This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get right into the news. Well, Psycho Bob says he's been released from prison after many years. The first thing he did was propose to his longtime girlfriend. I never did know stuff like that. It's because you're desperate for the punani, my G, okay? You were in that jail cell, and you just stayed away from the pussy. And now you are so open coming home from jail that you're proposing to a girl that might have been cheating on you the whole time. Who knows? But anyway, Psycho Bob trying to change his life. Okay, we'll see if he's still hanging out with Kodak. The game, I'd be forgetting he just had a kid with was Eva, some girl from the Basketball Wives' daughter. Man, he did some weird sit down with them too, where he was like confessing his infidelities and everything, and her being upset. I don't know. The game is doing a lot of press now for shock value because he does have an album on the way, so you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, that's the silver Maybach that was gifted by Kanye with his kid on it. Cardi B does a guitar solo where she struts the guitar near her private parts. There's no real guitar. It's an air guitar. It's the same thing with Cardi. Cardi B is selling SEX. That's what she's selling to everybody. And there's not a lot of substance there. And with a lot of rappers, there doesn't have to be substance. But, she's, it's like Cardi B's doing her thing. But you can't hold her to this, like, a super lyricist value. She's more of just entertaining. Period. How she goes off on people. Her music has a vibe, She's an entertaining person. She doesn't just possess one skill like the illest MC or anything like this. She's kind of like a jack of all trades, if you'd call it. Bernice Burgos, she got her butt redone, and she's updating. I guess she has fans. Her followers, I don't know, but she's updating them on the butt surgery. I think she's getting a reduction.
So I'm good. So far so good. It looks good. I'm just swollen right now, like my face, everything, my feet, my hands. I had an IV, so they just wrapped me up like this. But everything looks so nice so far. So what I see, I don't know. They're gonna take this off today to show me what it looks like. But so far so good. I'm okay, and I'm happy with my results.
She needs that butt to be looking spectacular because she still hasn't snagged a, high value man, as they call it, right? Someone who lets her work, keep her money, and he pays all the bills, something like that. Yeah. Bernice Burgos. All right, so the Kimora Lee drops the famous surname of Simmons to reclaim her narrative and legacy. Sorry. You're already Kimora Lee Simmons. Clarissa Shields, super hyped that Meg Thee Stallion threw a line in her about her and Papoose. Papoose, he's through the moon because he doesn't get any recognition. Clarissa Shields is giving him something that he never had, steady income, being, tricked on, and her believing in this rap career hasn't really caught on yet. Lil Pump talks about J. Cole in Miami, and he walked out of the club because they played some Lil Pump's music. He sat down with Lil Pump and tried to guide him in the right direction. Remember that? But since then, Cole's been a little bit corny, bro. I'm gonna be honest. A little bit too much, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not a big deal. But Lil Pump goes off.
J. Cole, I heard you walked out the club when they started playing my songs. Yo, you're a fucking bitch ass nigga. I swear to God. Yo, how do you walk out of a club just because they start playing Lil Pump songs? Did you forget that you in Miami? You in my fucking city, boy. You are in my city. Did you forget? Nigga, you was a hoe. I'll spit in your face. And now I know you in Miami. If I catch you, it's on sight. Yo, how do I make J. Cole walk out of the club without me even being there? Yo, you are an embarrassment to rap music, bro. Listen, you are a fucking clown. Like, they play Gucci Gang, I Love It, and all that shit, and you got mad? Huh, it's my city, boy. Now, get your ass on. Hey, you heard me say Gucci Gang in the club 54 times without me even being there, nigga. And it hurt you so badly that you had to walk out.
He ain't gonna do nothing to J. Cole, okay? But J. Cole does kind of deserve to be trolled. He's doing a lot of weird stuff, especially with the Drake and Kendrick situation. Moneybagg Yo, this is, I guess, one of her baby mom's boyfriends. So I'm trying to figure out what Moneybagg Yo was doing at a house where I pay the bills. I understand you, ouch, bossy, have a baby together, but champ, don't disrespect the house where I'm taking care of everything. You wanted to see your daughter while you were in town, cool, but do that stuff at a hotel or a bus or whatever, man. I bought this girl a car 2 days ago. She got the nerve to do some wild stuff and have this guy in the crib. And they said, father or not? Let's see. This girl calling the police to a house where I'm paying the bills because a guy in there, Moneybagg Yo, this is beyond wild. This whole thing. A man doesn't even claim your child, man. Like, come on, man. I don't know. Shia LaBeouf's recent brawl in New Orleans was sparked by 3 gay guys touching his leg. Claims he doesn't have a drinking problem. Xbox reportedly coming to an end. We'll see if that's true. Rick Ross is thinking about staying in Zimbabwe because of all the unrest happening in the world, but honestly, it's happening in the Middle East. It's not happening here. Now, could it happen here? Yeah, if we got attacked, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's like this whole thing is a big mess, and when we comment on it, nothing's gonna change. It is what it is. Just stay safe. Tasha K says, urgent message to the Harris family and their dwarf-looking sons, fresh on my desk from sources connected to 50 Cent's team, that while T.I. and his sons are trolling 50 Cent with diss tracks to move records after that little failed comedy stint, 50 is allegedly leading up a documentary of T.I. and Tiny and their alleged drugging accusations. If I were them, I'd apologize. Yeah, they're not going to do that. And then apparently Jim Jones has a 5-year lease, supposedly, at that venue where he's building out and everything. That's why he's building out. He has a 5-year lease. The guy who owns it is doing too much. I guess he's hoping to do some business with 50 Cent, but really, honestly, he should just stick to making his tenants happy. 50 Cent isn't going to buy that and have a studio. He has another studio he's building in Shreveport. Anyways, I'm getting very tired right now. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. If I sound a little out of it, it's because I'm falling asleep. But I'll check you guys during the day today.